back to HGTV Handmade. So we really hope you liked our phone case challenge last week. That was so much fun to do, but this week we have another little announcement about our schedule. So over August we experimented with changing the schedule so we each got an entire week rather than each of us getting a day each week, and you guys really seem to like that, so we are going to continue it through the end of the year. That means that this week is going to be all me, next week will be all Meg, after that will be Marianne, and then Sea Lemon, and then Julia, and then we'll just repeat it throughout the end of the year. So you might ask, what is Karen going to be doing with this entire week spread out before her? Well, if you remember, a few months ago we started this thing called Thrifting Thursdays, where every Thursday one of us would go thrift shopping and then show you what we bought. Well, just because of how the schedule worked out, I never got to make a Thrifting Thursday video. So today I have a thrift store haul for you. Wednesday I'm going to be showing you how to turn all of this stuff into some super cool room decor. And then Friday I have a few more ideas of room decor spinning around in my head, not necessarily thrift store based, but just fun stuff that you can make. Alright, let's get started. I love thrifting. I love just all the random stuff you see where you're just like, who made that? Why does that exist? I mean, I guess I could own it for a couple dollars, but do I really want to? But then next to that, you see something completely amazing that you're getting for the best bargain in the entire world, so it's like a treasure hunt. I love it. So I found this really cool frame, and it's pretty dirty, but I think I can clean it up and then spray paint it, and just this ornate detail is so beautiful. I think once I get rid of this kind of cheesy sky blue, maybe make it a nice bright white, or maybe even a gold, or I don't know, I'll see what colors of spray paint I have. I think that's going to be really beautiful. I found these two wooden bowls for $2 each, and they seem to be in really good quality. They're a little dusty, so I'll have to just kind of wipe them off a little, but I think I could maybe paint some geometric designs on these, and I think they would be really cool. So I got a book because I had a few ideas going in of the types of stuff I wanted to make for the DIY video, and one of them involves destroying a book. However, before all of you book lovers get mad at me, I did actually read this. I read it the other night. It's called Hancock Park. It's just kind of a silly YA novel. Honestly, it was not very good, but I bought it because I really liked the colors on the dust jacket. I thought they would look beautiful on camera, and I can't wait to show you guys what I make out of this book once I destroy it. Fun fact, I almost bought a Twilight book for this project because there was an entire rack of them that nobody wanted, but I decided not to go down that route, just in case we still have a couple Twilight superfans in our audience. This next thing I got, I'm actually going to save until Christmas, but it's ice skates. Look, I found a pair of ice skates for $10. They seem to be in decent enough shape. I mean, they still have the blades and they're kind of scuffed up, but I think I'm gonna somehow turn these into Christmas decorations. I am a terrible ice skater, so I'm not actually gonna be using these as ice skates, but I'm gonna do something with these, and stay tuned until Christmas to find out what that is. So I got this picture frame, which is not anything special, just kind of a standard black picture frame, but I wanted something that was this kind of long rectangle shape and pretty small because I have a very clear idea in my head of what I'm going to be doing with this. I can't wait to show you guys. I also got this scarf, which is honestly just like a huge piece of fabric. It's so big. I loved the graphic black and white pattern, and just getting fabric like this that's already hemmed on the edges for only a couple dollars. There's so much that I could do with this. I also bought this scarf, which is just kind of this silvery, like sparkly silvery material, and it has all this fringe on the end. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I thought the material was so pretty. I'm sure I can use the fabric in something at some point. I make enough DIYs. And then I also got this blazer, which has shoulder pads. It's very like 80s. I will not be wearing this, but I really loved the color of the fabric, and it's pretty big, so there's kind of a lot of fabric here. So yeah, once again, just buying stuff for the fabric. Speaking of fabric, I also found this coat, which is a houndstooth print, and actually, I mean, this one might actually fit me. It's a little warm for LA, so I'll see if I actually like it as a coat, but if I don't, I thought I could definitely use the print on maybe some sort of pillow, or I don't know. I'm super into houndstooth though, so gonna be using that. I'll show you guys what I do with it. And then to kind of match this coat, I also got this one. You can see the black and white patterns look pretty good together. This one is also a coat, but it has this really weird like fringe on all of the hems. I don't know whose decision that was. I mean, again, this coat might actually fit me, but if I ever do actually wear it, I'm definitely cutting off this fringe. And then finally, I got 2 floor-length skirts as well as a pillowcase, and I already know what I'm doing with these. These are some items that I walked in and I was like, show me to the pillowcases because I need to buy one. I won't be using it as an actual pillowcase. I have a DIY in mind, so stay tuned for when I'm going to be using these for. Alright, and that was everything. I actually didn't get too lucky in the kind of home decor department this time. I mean, sometimes it happens, sometimes you find a ton of stuff, sometimes you find nothing. I also couldn't buy any furniture pieces or anything that was too big because I'm actually moving soon. More on that later, but I know I like just moved, but I kind of need to downsize rather than keep bringing in more and more furniture pieces. If you want to see more thrift store hauls, Marianne, Meg, and Julia all put theirs up a few weeks ago, so I'm gonna link those down in the description. I need to go get started on all of these craft projects, so I will see you guys on Wednesday for that video, and then on Friday for just kind of more room decor ideas. Let me know in the comments what is the best thing you have ever found while thrift shopping. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and press subscribe if you want to see more from all of us here on this channel, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. Alright, bye everybody! So I just put on this crazy giant pink blazer that feels like it's straight out of the 80s. Kind of feel like Legally Blonde circa 1982. I was not alive in 1982. It's just what I've seen in movies.